This is the fourth video presentation for the CASE Food Science and Safety course. As you view this video, be sure to make notes of important information. Feel free to pause, repeat, and resume the video whenever necessary. Unit Operations and Food Processing. Lesson 4.1, Processing for Consumption. You've completed Unit 3, The Safety of Our Food. This presentation provides information about processing that you will need throughout Lesson 4.1. Although processing is diverse in the food industry, food scientists are able to study processes across the industry by breaking down different processes into basic operations. Each unit operation depends on the properties of the food product. Looking at it simply, the physical properties of milk does not allow milk to be cut with a knife. Yet, enzymes in milk allow you to make cheese using specific processing techniques. Unit operations involve sanitation, physical changes, handling, and chemical alteration of foods. Each will be discussed in more detail. Raw foods must be delivered from the production location to the consumer. Material handling is a critical unit operation. Examples of separating are removing the husks from corn and juicing an orange. Cleaning isn't always washing the surface of a food product. When making butter, you wash the buttermilk from the butter solid. This helps extend the life of the butter by removing the bacteria in the buttermilk. Reducing particle size aids in convenience, attractiveness, ease of use in recipes, and digestibility of food. Pumping is another handling operation, especially helpful with liquid or aqueous foods. Mixing multiple ingredients together creates a unique combination of flavors, textures, and smells. Heating or cooling a product causes physical and chemical changes in the food. The difference between evaporation and drying is the amount of moisture left in the food product at the end of the process. When food scientists evaporate a food, the moisture is reduced, but the food product is still a liquid. When a food is dried, moisture is removed to extremely low levels and the food becomes a dry food product. A common food product made from drying is instant coffee. One method of making dried coffee is done by spraying a fine mist of brewed coffee through very hot, very dry air. By the time droplets land, they are powder. When ground hamburger is made into a patty, that is considered forming. Molds, casings, cutters, pressure, and other tools aid in forming a food. Packaging protects food from air, contamination, physical damage, and other hazards until it reaches the consumer. Packaging can pull double duty by being a cooking container, such as special bags for vegetables that allow the consumer to cook the vegetables in a microwave. There are 6 basic control methods in food processing. They are packaging, moisture removal, heat treatment, low temperature treatment, acidity control, and non-thermal processing. Preservation methods allow food to be stored longer. As a review, mark or highlight 3 key points in your notes that are important to remember from this presentation. List 2 ideas or concepts that relate to previous knowledge. List any questions you have about this topic. Discuss these questions with your instructor. Keep any notes that you have from this presentation organized and available for use throughout the course. Through Activity 4.1.1, Processing Commodities, you will identify changes that occur in food during different unit operations in order to understand the inherent characteristics of agricultural products. As your group processes fresh bread, butter, and jam, you will observe many different physical and chemical changes. Your teacher will provide more instructions and ingredients for this activity.